Hey, this is Major Gardner. Just wanted to bring some exciting info to you guys today. Listen, the topic of this video is how to make more money doing professional security work. So a lot of you guys out there are doing the same old routine day after day. You're not trying to develop yourself further. You're lazy. You're not waking up early. You're not working out. You're not honing your skill sets. You're not trying to do any additional training. So you're going to be on the latter end of the financial totem pole by continuing to follow that same type of method. So what you have to start to begin to do is start to get out of the box. You have to start looking for other avenues. I'll give you a few examples. If you want to make more money doing professional security officer work, start your own company. Stop working for everybody. Go out and develop your own clientele. Heck, if you're just one guy or one lady and you're trying to develop your own company, all you need is some business cards, your certifications or your license, and go out there and run your mouth and talk to people, letting them know what you do. Secondly, you have to start to push yourself. You can't expect different or higher results doing the same level of work on your craft. So for example, I want to make $100,000 a year doing security work. The company I'm working for right now pays me approximately $30,000 a year. That's a huge disparity gap. That's $70,000 difference. Well, if I want $100,000 and I only make 30, am I going to get the extra 70 by doing the same stuff over and over again? Probably not. Now, I'm not telling you go quit your job. Everybody just stop working for companies. I'm not saying that at all. I'm an entrepreneur. I've got over 30 years experience as an entrepreneur. So I have a security company. I do security training. I do motivational speaking. I do entrepreneur training courses that we're about to deploy here pretty soon so that you guys can start coming and watching videos about, you can come to our actual classroom and you can start watching videos on YouTube about how to be an entrepreneur. So a lot of you guys may want to make more money. You feel like you're in a dead end position, a dead end job, but there's hope. There's a lot of hope. As long as you're waking up every day, breathing and moving, there's hope. But you're going to have to push past yourself. There's no competition out there, to be honest. The only competition is yourself. Everything that you are doing is in competition against yourself. So what I mean by that is if you procrastinate a lot, that's against you. You against yourself. If you have a low self-esteem or low confidence level, that's you. That's no one else doing that but you. In your own mind, you're doing that. So you're fighting against yourself. Actually, there's no such thing as competition if you believe that. If you believe you're going to get what you're supposed to get no matter what is going on around you, then that's what will happen. So you have to start moving and operating in that manner. Also, as far as the difference between I want to make $100,000 a year and can I make $100,000 a year is totally in your mind. That's all up to you. There's an old saying, and I believe it was Confucius or somebody quoted this. It wasn't my own quote. So it's basically, if you believe you can't, if you believe you can, you're exactly right. You're exactly right about that statement. So your mind can believe it or it cannot believe it. You're going to get which way you believe. That's just how that energy works. So when you're talking about universal energies, you need to start researching about that and researching about how to open your mind so you can see more, so you can actually engage and receive more. What you put out in energy, you get back in energy. So as a standard guideline principle, when you're relating that to business, when you're applying that to your skill or your trade, you have to start to open your mind so that you can see all these other opportunities. You could actually, here's a good example of how you create opportunities. Have you ever wanted a certain kind of car? And then as you kept thinking about that car, how it looks, the wheels you want on it, the tinted windows, and you keep visualizing this car. And every time you see this car, your emotions are like that energy coming out. You're like, wow, I really want that car. Oh my goodness, I love that shape, the style. I love the fenders. I love the way it looks, everything. Then, out of nowhere, you start seeing that car all the time. Well, that car was probably there. Maybe it's a 2-year-old model now, and you were seeing it. It was always around you before. But your perception, your energy was not even attracting it into your perception, was not even attracted into your vision, into your focus. As you wanted the thing, you started to see the thing more. This is the same thing with business, the same thing with money. Money is not necessarily the thing you're after. You're probably after freedom, or you want to express to the world something about yourself that you can't seem to do right now. Maybe it's about status or whatever it may be for you. That's your own. No one can tell you that that's right or wrong. You get to decide what you want to do in life. So as far as money is concerned, really what you see your life being as a total thing that's how you end up creating the energy of money, attracting it to you. So when you actually go out loving doing something you do, and you don't think, oh, I'm about to make all this money, yada, 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 and you just go hard at it and you do it no matter what, rain, snow, or shine. Your work. See, let me throw something in there for you. Your workout routine, going to the gym, doing it on your floor, whatever it is you do, that workout routine should be designed in your mind to actually combat yourself in your mind. You work out so that you can beat yourself. You push yourself in the workout so that you can beat your mind, so you keep it in check. Your ego is really strong. It always tries to overtake you. Oh man, you're better than that. You never do that for that much money. No. That's your ego making you trip. Okay? What you want to do is be in control of that. You want to use your workout routine, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning every day, as a way to combat the enemy inside you, which is the enemy of procrastination, the enemy of doubt, the enemy of, oh, wow, I can't do it, the enemy of self-belief, the thing that says, you're never going to be that, great. You just keep doing your little job and be happy with that. Be content. Well, you don't want to be content, not with mediocrity. You want to be content with doing what you want to do. And what I mean by that, in basic parameters, the things that you are compelled to do in life, like, wow, I want to aspire to be an artist, or I want to aspire to be, these are the things I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any weird cockamamie kind of bull crap that, someone can come back later and say, oh, well, Major said it's okay to do what you want, so I went out and took a knife and, yada, yada, yada. But what I'm saying, simply, just a simple version of what I'm trying to communicate here, is the things that you feel that you want to do in life, you should be doing it. You should be able to do it. The only thing that's keeping you from doing that, more than likely, is this: what you think on a daily basis, how you feel about what you think. See, whether you know it or not, your earning potential is directly connected to how you feel and what you're attracting. Simply put, what you put out in energy, that's what you get back in reality. So you want to start to learn how to, one, deprogram your thoughts. And I know it sounds crazy, and I might be going a little deep for some of you guys, and maybe not. Maybe this is just a wake-up call, because we're talking about security. But this is all connected. This is all tied together, because everything that you think is directly related to what you get or how you feel in life. There's only 2 points in life that you really ever come across. 2 different paradigms. You either feel good or you feel bad. There's really no in between there. Because when you feel bad, it's just a hair on the other side of the line of feeling good dang, I feel bad. Or you either feel good. Which one are you practicing every day? This is directly tied to your earning potential. No good energy wants to come to you in mass on a regular basis when your energy is like, yo, I don't even feel like that. I'm trying to, you see what I'm saying, guys and ladies? So in the security world, it's the same thing. You could take what I'm saying and apply it to any trade, any skill, any profession, so on and so forth. It's still going to be the same outcome. Doesn't matter if you're an Olympic swimmer, doesn't matter if you're trying to do security, doesn't matter if you're trying to do engineering, build skyscrapers, whatever it may be, it doesn't really matter. The same energy going out is the same energy you're getting back. And if you've been doing that programming over a lot of years, like say your whole life's existence, because no one ever told you this, just like I recently learned it, so now I'm applying it to my life, then you've created an entire force field, a repelling force field that's making sure that you never get or receive what you want out of this life. Now, this is a very short life we live here. If you get to 90 years old, well, pretty much the first part of your life up until, I would say 60 or so, that's when you can probably have your optimum life. So we don't have that much time, guys, to get this worked out. So circling back around to the initial start of the video, how do you make more money doing security? You have to begin to incorporate all these things. So number one, you need to understand and realize that you've been programmed in an adverse way that's counter what you ever want to achieve in life. It's a counterproductive programming that you didn't sign up for. You were born, your parents taught you certain values, certain things. They learned it from the same type of programming on and on and on and on. Okay? That programming in the West, in America, has been the programming of consumerism, the programming of being an individual. That way you never come together as a group. That programming from the public school system has been in regards to worker mentality, not owner mentality, so on and so forth. Always looking to image. We're always looking at images and being shown images of people doing great things that we wish we could do, but we don't know how to get there. So we're going to flip all that around, and we're going to start to train you and teach you. Once we start to put out these other videos on the motivation and the entrepreneurship training side, I'll be doing those videos pretty soon. We're going to start to show you guys how to take your craft and take it to the highest level possible. If you're interested in that, because you can do it. I already know you can. As long as you're walking and breathing and moving around like me, you can definitely do it. There's no doubt about it. What's in you is a beast. What's in you is like the highest being that walks this planet. We've been reduced, though, to the lowest operating being on the planet. And there's a small percentage of other beings just like us that control all of that. Control what you see, what you do, what you believe, what you think. So we first have to start, and I'll give you this much on this video because I'm going to close this out in just a second. It's already went too long, but I'm going to close this out. So first, you have to realize and understand that you've been programmed. Two, once you realize that, you figure out what kind of programming have you had? What type of programming has been installed in on your hard drive? Think of your mind as a hard drive. You got computer programs running, multiple programs, overlapping programs on top of programs. For your whole life existence so far, you've got all these programs running that's deciding what you receive, what you think, how you perceive everything, and so on and so forth in your life. It attracts and it propels. It can attract all bad, it can propel bad. But when all those programs are running, conflicting with each other, you're constantly doing the rat race. You're constantly running the race of someone else's design so that they benefit and you don't. So we have to change all that. So one, you are programmed. Two, how to deprogram. 3, how to reprogram the right things for the outcomes that you want. And then 4, how to repetitiously maintain that new programming so that you start to generate that type of energy and that type of response to what it is you want out of life. So if this has piqued your interest any, click the like button, but definitely comment. Send me some comments. I'll throw another video out here really soon about the entrepreneurship training, the motivational training. I got that combined, and that's from 30 years of being an entrepreneur, doing different businesses. I've done so many different types of businesses and things that is going to shock you. How can someone do that much? But I have a lot of information on a lot of different avenues and streams of revenue that you can create in and while you're in the security business. I have information on other things in the security business that you can be doing to actually improve your money earning capabilities. There's money all around you. It's moving left and right, up and down, side to side. But if you perceive yourself as A and you should be D minded, then you're never going to see those streams or get to receive that type of energy. So look, I hope this has been helpful. This video kind of went a little too far, but comment, hit the like button. As you can see, I don't edit too much. I need a video editor working for me or something. So if any of you guys edit videos, I got some work for you. I need help with that for sure. But as you can see, I just pretty much come off the cuff, throw it out there. You guys give me some feedback, and then I can improve my speaking skills and my talking skills and help you even further. Just like Jerry Maguire said on the Jerry Maguire movie, or he said, help me, help you. He was talking to Rod Tidwell. Help me, help you. So guys, help me, help you. Respond, hit the like button, do some comments, let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and let's move out from there. We're going to win this together. We got you covered. I got you covered. This is Major Gardner signing off. Later.